Здравствуйте, с вами CmElektrik, и мы продолжаем проходить Alan Wake. В предыдущей серии я в конце сказал, идите в баню. И сейчас мы должны зажать кнопку, чтобы они перебрались, сволочь. А я нет. Шля в жопу, Сара. А я не успею.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Давай. Я потом как-то на смерти умер. Кофе нет. Вау, да вы издеваетесь. Согласен. Минус один. Готово. 4. Мы в предыдущей серии это читали. Что ж, Алан, пошли. Наши путешествия продолжаются. О, наконец-то контрольная точка, а в предыдущий раз ее не было. Там будет очень несладко. Воронушки. О. Ой. Наверх. Опоздали птички. Так. Ого. О,
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Перезаряжайся, перезаряжай. Там еще народ. Ё... Как я победю? А, вы чё, а? Как победить? Это конец. Их там слишком много. Слишком.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
тихо, тихо. Назад. Фух.
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
Бежим. Ой, как бежим. Ой, блин. Упал. Полочнулся гипс. Полочнулся гипс. Давай, Алан. Воу-воу-воу. Тихо. Тихо. Тихо, 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 тихо. Почему он упал? Опять я на том же месте упал. Опять. Так, надеюсь, не будет, как обычно, проблема с микрофоном. Подбили жопа. Тихо. Да почему? Ты... боже мой. Не обращайте внимания. Ля-ля-ля-ля, тра-ля-ля-ля. Не упал. Не упал. Хе-хе-хе. Ломанули систему. Которая точка хорошо. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Термос кофе. Вау. Ё! Вот тебе и термос с кофе. Давай, 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 давай. Еще выдыхается как. Фух. Где контрольная точка? Где она? Ё!
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Это такая жопа была, ребят.
There's an old army base at Raid Cove Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now. Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
О да, а это музыка. Хорошая музыка. Может, до подпева послушаем? Конец эпизода 5. Ладно.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Уход.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my final moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking. The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Покидаем спальню. Так. Сюда вроде бы. Да.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should be your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. Yeah, she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career
телевизор. Телеманьяк.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallet Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good? Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. You watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
В общем, это, ребят, последний эпизод. На вас еще идет, ждут DLC. То есть, да, DLC. Сядем лучше на этот джип. А чё? Блин, у нас только пистолет. Едем. Бур-бур. Бур-бур-бур. Че, пешком идти?
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again.
Блин, зашибись.
I will kill your wife.
Страничка. Давайте посмотрим страничку.
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Вперед! Машина. Спасибо, что ты есть. Они мне за все ответят. За все. Шли они уже. На нога. А, ну окей. Поехали. Посмотрим, что здесь.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Could have fooled me, pal.
Эх, где бы дробовик бы найти. Так, у нас только пистолет. Только пистолет.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
О, это я удачно зашел. Кофе. Вперед. За приключениями на жопу. Как обычно. Ну все, халява кончилась. Ой, как кончилась. Готово. Что там за олень такой? Или что-то такое? Так. Здесь не упаду. Тихо. Так, тихонько. Отлично. С ними мы справились. Тихонько. Ё! Ё... Ё... Готов.
Nice to see you too.
Машина. Наконец-то. Бог. Резался. GTA. GTA. Да е... Воу. Да ё... Так, тут, наверное, ничего нет. Да ё-моё. Посмотрим. Может, записочка какая-то. О! Это тоже пригодится. Ё. Да ё... Тут потеряться может. Где машина? Сейчас мы от нее избавимся. Давай. Воу. Воу. Жоп. Жопы. Жопа это все. Поехали. Уже не смогу. Хотя смогу. Хотя не смогу. Тихонько. Жопу, жопу, жопу. Давайте продолжим в следующей серии. С вами был CmElektrik. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. До следующей части. Пока.